Hi my YouTube family, personality. Today I'm going to talk about a very special custom and very special ceremony, which is Sindoor ceremony that happens during marriage, and it's called Sindoor Dan. So Sindoor is the red powdery thing all the Indian women must wear it after marriage. So Sindoor is a symbol of marriage for Hindu women, and it is a long red line, used to be very very long and wide in between the parting of the hair. So usually women did the parting in the middle, and then in the parting they put that dusty red thing called sindoor. Now this sindoor wearing was mandatory for all the married women, and now with all the women's movement, women going out to work, and slowly they're taking off all the things was there previously, their bangles, their earrings, their necklace, their sindoor, their bindi, everything, but actually not knowing what these things were and how they benefited them health wise. So this is basically women jeopardizing their own health by being too modernized. There is nothing wrong being modern, there's nothing wrong wearing modern clothes or fashionable clothes, but we also need to look deeply into why these things were done, why they used to wear these things, and how they benefited us, and by not wearing, what are the consequences. So women used to apply the sindoor after marriage, and that was for lifelong, as long as their husband lives. And young girls, unmarried women, and widow women are forbidden to put sindoor. So nowadays, with so-called modern woman does not know actually the reason why married women must wear sindoor. They wear maybe a very tiny little on their forehead and not on the parting of the hair, and then they also, so this thing shows that the woman is married. So this is a sign of marriage, just like in Western countries the sign of marriage is a wedding band and engagement ring. The same way in India the sign of marriage for Hindu women is the sindoor. So the unmarried and the widows are not allowed to wear sindoor on their head or wear a sindoor bindi, but married women are married women, for them it's sort of mandatory, it was, to wear sindoor and a bindi from the sindoor. The real reason for wearing sindoor, or by the act of wearing sindoor, is actually praying to God daily for their husband's long life, good health and prosperity. Now, during our biggest celebration, which is called Durga Puja, it's a very big religious celebration, happens for 4 days, and there are holidays, 2-3 days holidays. So this is a famous, all over the India, famous Hindu puja ceremony, religious holiday. So the last day of the puja, when they give Bisorjan, take Ma Durga to a big river water and just put it there, and that's the way she goes back home. And so the last day the women get together and they feed Ma Durga some sweets and put sindoor on her and put sindoor on her feet, and then they played, all the women together, they put sindoor on each other's face and cheeks and necks, and they play with it. So this is sort of like a game playing they do that day. Now Madurga is going home, and all married women get together and they have a really good fun that day, putting sindoor on each other. Now this sindoor has special ingredients. That was the reason it was became mandatory for women to wear it, because by wearing it the woman stays healthy, becomes healthy. So I'm going to explain what are the benefit for wearing it. Now the ingredient in sindoor was turmeric and sandalwood powder and mercury, little bit of mercury. This mercury was given into the sindoor to make the sindoor red color long lasting. But nowadays sindoor is filled with a lot of chemicals, as with everything else. So everything is nowadays made for business, for profit, for money, and human health or their well-being has no meaning in current world. It's all about profit and money. So those days, long time ago, the sindoor was turmeric and sandalwood powder and little bit of mercury, and this sindoor women wear it right after they take a shower. They wear sindoor and then they do prayer to the God for their husband's long life, good health and prosperity. But by wearing the sindoor actually is very healthy for them. Like turmeric, for example, used in hundreds and thousands of home remedies, and it has anti-inflammatory, antibiotic, antiseptic, and it's anti-anxiety, antidepressant, anti-stress, and has all kinds of properties for antiviral, antibiotic, antifungal, antimicrobial. So it protects from hundreds of different elements. So it has been well known, well researched for thousands of years. And only reason the turmeric does not get is so much fame because it's just cheap and you can get it for few dollars. So that's why anything brings in billions and billions of dollars gets recognition, but anything is natural and cheap does not get recognition because it does not bring any money and it cannot be patented. So turmeric is really the awesomest thing. So turmeric, I've been using it, and sandalwood powder. So in yoga and Ayurvedic medicine, for thousands of years ago, turmeric was used regularly to heal from many different elements like cut and burns and wound and any kind of element happen in the body. They use turmeric. Sandalwood is also very famous in Ayurveda for its aroma, for its purification. It purifies the body, and the aroma is so calming, and it gets rid of negative energy and fills the body with positive energy. It gives positive energy flow throughout the body. So it has cooling properties, calming properties. It calms the mind and the body, cools the body and the mind. So just like turmeric and sandalwood, they're really so awesome. And same way mercury too. Mercury also cools and calms the body, but they put mercury in very fractional amount. If you look at homeopathic medicine has lot of chemicals which are really extremely toxic for human body, but they use into a billion parts with water or with sugar cane, something so toxic, billion parts of it they use, and that's how they heal the body. Because what the homeopath does is, by introducing this toxic thing, wakes up the body's natural immunity, and then the body's natural immunity heals the body. So that's why homeopathic medicine is actually naturally healing. So it has antibiotic, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, antimicrobial, anti everything. So turmeric and sandalwood powder is very small amount, with very small amount of mercury they put to make the sindoor, and makes the color lasting long time. So applying sindoor on the parting on the head and on the crown chakra, and then applying bindi on the forehead on the ajna chakra, it reduces anxiety, stress, and keeps the head and the forehead calm and cool and focus. So the women learn to focus and concentrate. It balances the ozone layer so that the woman stays calm, cool, and sane, not go insane. So it protects the woman from Alzheimer, developing Alzheimer. It enhances our mood and increases our concentration, as I told, calms the body. So definitely be able to concentrate on things. It makes us very intuitive and wise and know what's the real truth or what's the real thing. It works on our 6th and 7th chakra, our crown chakra and our ajna chakra, and it regulates the actions of our pituitary gland. So just like bindi, sindoor also, as we put sindoor daily, when we put bindi daily, we're pressing on our 6th chakra, ajna chakra. As we're putting sindoor daily, we're pressing on our 7th chakra, crown chakra. So by pressing on this to activating this side, so that gives us intelligence, calms, and quiet and concentrated and focused. So it's very useful for us. Applying sindoor and bindi with sindoor makes a woman beautiful and more attractive towards her husband, and the marriage relationship, the bonding becomes very strong, and they have a strong physical, mental, emotional connection with each other. It makes the bond between them very strong and romantic. It increases the physical and mental attraction with each other. Wearing sindoor and bindi believed to be increases women's concentration, brain power, calmness, focus, and also it enhances her moods, and it makes a woman very beautiful and attractive. According to our ancient Ayurveda, wearing sindoor and bindi wards of any kind of negative energy, and it creates a positive energy flow throughout the body. And mercury in the sindoor also helps to calm down the body, cool the body, relax the body, and relax the mind. It also helps to keep the blood pressure in control. Sindoor increases sexual desire in women, and so that's why it's prohibited for unmarried women or widow women, because in Indian culture women should be sexually active only after marriage, for procreating, for continuing the family tradition. But no, unmarried people should not have sex, and widow people should not have sex. That's the Indian culture. So in conclusion, beware when you buy sindoor, because present days everything lie, everything fake, and all it matters is to make money, do business, and the cost of people's health and everything. And so they don't care what they put in it as long as they make profit. So be careful when you're buying it. Skin test it to make sure it's good. Buy from reputed company and buy from good quality, not cheap one. All these things you have to do research. So all these ceremonies and rituals, they were created thousands of years ago, and they had a special intention to keep women happy, healthy, beautiful for years, for their mind to be calm, focused, concentrated, so they can take care of the family. And when they are healthy, then only family can prosper. When a woman is not healthy in the family cannot prosper. So this sindoor ceremony, wearing sindoor every single day of their life and praying for their husband's long life, healthy life and prosperity, and having this beautiful loving relationship between a husband and wife, and the physical and the mental connection and the attractiveness, all these things are really beautiful. And keeping that mind, they had this ritual of sindoor wearing and putting bindi from the sindoor daily, and all these actions really helps woman in her health wise and keeping her mind very good. Because if you look at the history, you will see in India years back there were no Alzheimer. Nobody knew what was Alzheimer. So we cannot just say that there was no Alzheimer because there was turmeric and Indian people were eating turmeric in their food. That is true, but that truth is half truth, because beside the turmeric, Indians have so many other things which was involved in their life, which the Indian people left it in the name of being modernized, in the name of going out to work. That is fine. Everybody needs a job, everybody needs to make money, but that does not mean it will be the cost of their health. In all the spices, and then they wear all different kinds of pins and needles kind of thing, hairpins in their head, and these hairpins also pressing on the acupressure points all over the head. So years ago, women's doing their long hair was a big ritual. In the evening they will massage the head with warm oil, and then they will do their hair and put lots of pin, and these pins used to be made with silver. They will use those silver, and those pins with silver had bells like jingle bell. They used to create beautiful noise. So this was an evening ritual for a grandma or elderly person in the house would just sit on somewhere, and all the girls will line up to get their hair done from a grandma. And the grandma used to do the hair very nicely after massaging with warm oil. So all these things really kept them healthy. And I hate the fact how they left all those things in the name of modernization, and then that brought in hundreds of new diseases. So that was the video for Sindoor today, and next I'm going to make it on Mehndi. Did a lot of research on Mehndi, so I'm going to do one in Mehndi soon. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share, and I'll see you with many more.